Hi guys, it's Nettie from Mindful Patchwork here again, and this video today is introducing you to Project 31. Can you believe I'm nearly 9 into this project from 2026? I'm so excited, and I'm still really enjoying it. I don't think I've ever had a month, because it has really only been a month I've been doing this now, and I've done 3 quilt tops for January. I've done 1 for February already. I've got Project 32 on the go, the Stuart Hillard New Mexican one on the go. And I'm just about to introduce you to this one, which I'm so excited about. So excited, because it's just stunning. So I'm going to show you the box first. And just quickly, just to recap, if you've not seen one of my videos before with regard to this project, hello, welcome. Please subscribe to the channel so you can follow along and don't miss any more. I decided to set myself a challenge to make 36 quilt tops throughout 2026 as a way to de-stash my boxed and unboxed quilt kits that I'd purchased over the last 3 to 4 years that I hadn't made. So I'm not selling them, I'm making them. I know, what's all that about? They won't be quilted, they'll be quilted next year and finished, and then I need to decide what to do with 36 quilts. But I'm really finding it so mindful and peaceful and enjoyable just to sit and focus on making these quilts. So I really recommend that if you've not done one before, just get a kit out, sit down and just put all your energy and your focus into just slowly working through it. I've just found it so enjoyable to do this project. So let me show you about Project 31. Some of you might be able to see what's on my lap. I'll give you a better view now. This is the Sense and Sensibility Barton Cottage quilt kit. It finishes at 65 by 65, and this is a keepsake quilt kit, and it's the first in a series of stunning kits featuring reproduction fabric from the original Jane Austen coverlet quilt, a quilt made by Jane, her mother and her sister Cassandra. Starting with Barton Cottage kit from the Sense and Sensibility collection and Jane's first published work. These one-of-a-kind keepsake quilt kit boxes are designed to look like a book. Barton Cottage is the featured home in the novel where Mrs. Dashwood and her daughters live after being evicted from Northern Park. Whether a home or a quilt, what could be more charming and cosy than Barton Cottages? This is obviously from Riley Blake Designs, and I think the original kit came out in 2022. Let me turn it around and I'll show you what the finished quilt looks like. So this is Barton Cottage. I didn't know that there were actually 6 in this, so that's something I've learned, and you can see it is designed to look like a book. Now when it arrived, it was slightly damaged on the edge, and I just thought, why not just hang a tassel over the edge? Very Georgian. I'm going to show you, I'm going to open it up now and show you. So it opens up like a book, and it's just the most beautiful quilt kit inside. So this is how it comes, all lovely packed. You get the pattern. So you've got a full-size diagram that will help you with your workout, your layout, and then, excuse me, got another one, and then it tells you how to make it, the cutting designs, and it also very handily gives you the names of all the fabrics they've used, because some of the cuts of fabric in here don't have the selvage on, so I wasn't sure what the names are called, and there's a lot of fabric. You've got names like Henry, Sonnet 116, Edward, Willoughby, Barton Cottage, obviously, Marianne, Delaford, Lucy, Sir Middleton, Eleanor, Margaret, Devonshire, Dashwood, Colonel Brandon, Mrs. Jennings, Sophia, Northern Park. So there's Sussex and Willoughby, I forgot about them as well. So there's some beautiful fabrics in there. It's a simple kit when you look at it, really. You're looking at a diamond in a square block. You've got star blocks. You've got a couple of heart square triangles, and then this is the main part that you piece. Now it's actually traditionally pieced. There's no foundation paper piecing in it. So, and that's what you start with. The instructions tell you to start with the house and then work on the blocks after, and then you've just got a basic order. So that's the pattern. And just now, what I did was I went through the pattern last night, because the cutting instructions are extensive, and I didn't really want to mess that pattern up or write on it with me. Normally what I do is, if it's a pattern that I really want to keep pristine condition, I normally write any notes I do when I make it up on with iron off pen and then iron it off, but that's like a silky paper and I didn't want to do that in case I ruined it. So what I did is I went on to every piece. Now this is the background, and what I've done is I've gone through the cutting instructions and written down everything that I need to cut from this. So what I'm going to do is work from these, but double check with the pattern as I go through. I've done this with every piece of fabric. So I just find in my head it was easier. Not only was I able to read and understand the fabric while I was doing it, I understand where all these pieces are now within the pattern because I was following that as I went. So you've got little strips like this is Sophia. The Sophia pattern is beautiful. You've got this little arch there, which I assume is from Norland Park. So so those are used for small bits. I only need 6 2.5-inch strips out of that. So you can see you're going to get a lot extra. So I've done that for all of the fabrics here. You can see I'll fill these down. So you've got Sir Middleton there. Some of it is just strips. Some of it's 10-inch squares. Then some of it we go on to fat quarter size pieces. And then we get a bit bigger, we get into 1/2-meter pieces as well. So you can see the fabrics are just, they're so Georgian, so beautiful. This is like a maroony brown. It's looking a bit browner on there. This is brown, that's maroony brown. This Georgian eggshell though, so you can see we're getting into some big bits there. Absolutely beautiful. So I've written all the cutting instructions there ready for me to do. So it's now just all stored in the box, ready for me to cut it out, and then I'm just going to work slowly through. But I'm really excited to make the house the centre. It's going to be a big block, so I'm really excited. But that is the Sense and Sensibility Barton Cottage quilt kit, produced by Riley Blake. I bought this from someone who was actually destashing this kit. And can I say I got it for a song? I did. So this is project 31. So I look forward to you following along as I go on this journey this year. Don't forget to like the channel, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You can also catch me on Instagram at Mindful Patchwork 2025. I'm also on Facebook as well. And I can't change the name on that. That's actually currently Patchwork Mindfulness. But I'm mainly posting on Instagram and YouTube now. So if you follow me along here, then you'll get to see what happens. Now, as I go through and make these individual blocks, I'll put together some extra videos to show how the piecing went, how it joined together, and the final layout as well. I am going to stick to the layout on this pattern though, because I think on this pattern, the way the designers laid out the fabrics is really important. I don't want to mess with that. On the previous project 32, the Stuart Hillard, New Mexico, I would have the option because I'm working on planes and I can mix and match those if I want to. It won't really matter. But on this, I'm going to be very good and I'm going to stick the pattern. And I am just so excited to be starting this quilt. I've loved this. I've sat there and looked at it for so long. And I think I was just a little bit overwhelmed by how many fabrics were in there and the cutting instructions. But for some reason, I just sat with a cup of tea last night. I went through it all. It's clear in my head what I need to do. I'm so excited to get cutting. So I'm going to put a new blade in my rotary cutter. And I will be getting I think I'll probably be using with this, I'll probably use my Sullivan the edge rulers, because there's a lot of cutting to do and they have a diamond cutting edge on the ruler. So that will make sure that my rotary cutter stays nice and sharp until all the cuts are complete. So I hope you'll follow me and join me in this journey. And the next video in this series with relation to this particular project will be the grand finished video where I show you the quilt in its entirety and I give you an update about any little hints or tips that I've learned along the way. If you'd like to know more about this or want to know more about the fabrics, just put a comment down below and I'll answer as soon as I can. Thank you so much for all your support so far this year.